Hi, Glenn Phillips here with Lake Homes Realty and lakehomes.com. Have you ever thought about selling your lake home but you're not sure when you want to do it? Like, what's the best time if I own a lake home to sell that property if I'm thinking about doing it, in the next 3 or 4 years? Is there a best time? Well, today I want to talk about 3 reasons why this fall may be the best time to sell that lake home, and I'm going to cover that right now. So, reason number 1, spring is old school. Everybody says, oh, you need to sell your home in the spring. Well, at the lake, that's not really what always applies. We've sold billions of lake property to people all over the country, to other people from all over the country. And one thing that's consistent is that the people who buy these lake homes are not as influenced by a school year. They're not having to move in or out based on school years, which often affects the timing of spring. Sure, a lot of property sells in the spring. We sell a lot of property in the 4th quarter. In fact, many people that are looking for lake real estate even want to go in the off season in the fall and winter and see what things really look like, and they're not having to fight all the big summertime crowd. Reason number 2 to think about selling a little more timely for the times we're in right now is there is limited sellable inventory. Now, we have tens of thousands of property online at lakehomes.com of property for sale, and some of that's going quick, some of it's been there a while. But this inventory counts, this is all over the country, and these levels have dropped for a number of reasons. COVID-19 has impacted it. People who had planned to sell their home earlier in this year put a pause on that, reducing the inventory. And it was already a tight inventory before the COVID-19 restrictions took place. So if you put your home on the market now, you're going to be very well positioned, if it's priced right, to get a lot of exposure of some very excited people looking for appropriately priced homes at the lakes they're interested in. The priced right properties at the lake are moving quick, and they're moving at very good prices. Now, speaking about those prices, the one thing, point number 3, why you may want to go ahead and look to sell now is we're headed towards some economic turmoil. It's looming. Now, no one knows what's going to happen next year in the economy, and anybody who tells you so is pulling it out of their backside, because there's no model, no algorithm that can figure out life in these COVID times plus all this stimulus money. What I do feel safe to say, though, is if you think about it, when the stimulus money runs out from the businesses and from the people who've received it, when that reveals what kind of economic scarring we have, there's also going to be the end of the foreclosures will happen. Now, that really won't affect lake real estate, but all these things together are going to make people very uncomfortable about a lot of things, including real estate. Now, there'll still be a shortage. There's not a glut of property like there was in the 2008 real estate bust. But when people are uncertain, they're a little less hesitant. So if you're wanting to sell your home, the best time is when you're ready, if it's that lake home you love and treasure. But if you're wanting to maximize your return on investment, if you're wanting to get that peak pricing, we're in a time that for right now, the fall is going to be one of the best times, and it could stay fairly steady next year, but it may not. And we don't see it going higher than it is now. Of course, in any individual market, the local lake real estate expert agents are going to be your best source, because still, all these market conditions are local. Your inventory and these things may vary. But plan ahead. Even if you don't want to do that now, be sure you're starting to talk with a lake real estate agent. We have plenty all over the country. There are others who are great real estate agents as well. And if you're just wanting to see what's happening in the market, visit lakehomes.com. Look at properties not only at your lake, but at other similar markets around the country, because you'll be competing with them when you put your house on the market. Please visit lakehomes.com for videos like this, to see inventory, to see a lot of helpful tips that you may find valuable. And as always, have a great day. For more information, be sure to check out lakehomes.com.